What's going on, YouTube? This is Imagining Tech. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about EOS block producers and why I think they are the engine to the EOS ecosystem and why I think they are propelling us forward so quickly and so fast. I think the block producer model, while a lot of criticize EOS for not being decentralized enough, I think because you have these block producers, which the way I think of a block producer is essentially a company. It's a lot different. It's a company that's developing for a sole purpose of creating value for themselves. So what you have is you have 21 different companies all working together, rallied behind a common theme, but approaching it with a different angle, with a different area of expertise. So it's kind of like you got, like, to me, I mean, obviously this is just a very loose example, but it's kind of like having Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, like they're all kind of on the same team, and kind of working together to corner the market. So that's why I think EOS is so powerful, and that's why I think they can push out new upgrades and enhance the change performance so quickly, because they're all kind of working together in the most efficient way possible. And I think this will actually even accelerate going into the future as we get more development kits, as more people find out about EOS, as more people want to develop on EOS. I think this will continue to grow, and I really think EOS, because of that, is the most underrated chain at the moment. Because the price of EOS, the last time I checked, was slightly above $4, and it's only a couple $1 billion market cap. Now, when you factor in the fact that EOS at full capacity will be able to support commercial-sized dApps, and they're targeting the retail market, so everyday people are going to want to use EOS. It's just going to be a matter of time before they realize that EOS has a superior model. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, we're going to get mass adoption once we get that killer dApp," but I'm not even too concerned about the killer dApp, because I know that the killer dApp is going to come. The more important thing is the protocol. And right now, EOS, to me, has the fastest growing everything. You know what I mean? Just as far as functionality and capability, EOS is the fastest growing. I love Ethereum, but the way Ethereum usually works is you have like a whole bunch of the reason I think Ethereum is valued so high right now, and I think it should be valued high. I think it's great, amazing tech and all that. I'm not trying to down Ethereum by any means, but I think it has a lot to do with speculative value because a lot of people in this space know that there's a lot of banks, there's a lot of big companies that are in like an alliance with the Ethereum Foundation. So because of that, it kind of puts the Ethereum price a little bit higher than I feel like it should be, just based on what it's actually accomplished, because it does have that corporate support. But it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because I think EOS is going to be that sleeper that comes up, because EOS doesn't have that corporate support per se. And once it attacks like the everyday market, because you can never predict what people are going to flock to. But with EOS, they will use EOS because it's not an application, it's a protocol. And it's a protocol that makes everything better, for lack of better terms. But it makes everything more secure, it makes everything more decentralized. It allows you to have real value when you're interacting with an application on the internet. It allows you to store your data in a safe and secure way. So it's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. So EOS will eventually be a protocol that gets adopted for everyday people. We just are waiting on that killer dApp. Nobody knows what that killer dApp will be. Honestly, I personally think it could be, it really could be anything. I think it's going to be a game, personally. I made a video the other day talking about Pokemon. If they were to make Pokemon on the EOS blockchain and it was fast and it ran just like Pokemon I'm used to playing, because Pokemon, if you remember, Pokemon wasn't like super intensive. Like, you know, you still had to, like, when you talk to people, it kind of, the words came up slow, and then you had to tap A. So like, I feel like Pokemon is a game that, and by the end of the year, EOS would be ready to host a game like that. And with all the work that Liquid Apps and some of the other block producers are doing to make it easy and seamless to get people on board with free Liquid accounts, and dApps being able to buy their own resources to run these applications, I think it's just a matter of time. Once they're able to do that, I mean, it's just really crazy to think what could really be developed. So I'm super excited to see that. I think once we do get like a Pokemon, or like, I don't know, like some sort of game like that on top of the blockchain, I think it's going to really take off in a big way. Just the fact that you can kind of own your own monsters, own your own items. It's a game people are already familiar with the added benefit of blockchain. So that's already half the battle right there. I think it'll be a knockout of the park, easy. So yeah, guys, I'm going to continue to buy EOS. Every paycheck I get, I'm just buying more and more EOS. If you haven't staked your EOS in the Rex, definitely make sure to stake your EOS in the Rex so you can get that passive income, and just keep on buying, keep on earning, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Give the video a like if you enjoyed the content, and leave me a comment below. All right, thank you.